Welcome back to my YouTube channel. It's Randoms with Mobola. As usual, if you're new on the channel, kindly like, subscribe, and drop a comment for me in the comment section. Our guest Diana is back on the show. So today we are going to be talking about peer pressure. Diana, welcome here. It's nice to have you on the show.
Nice to be here.
Thank you for always honoring my call. Nice to have you on Randoms with Mobola. So, like I said, we're going to be discussing peer pressure. What do you think about peer pressure? Is it the female child that faces peer pressure the most, or the male child who faces peer pressure the most?
Thank you for the question. I actually do not feel like peer pressure has anything to do with gender.
Okay.
Anybody that is going to be influenced will be influenced regardless of their gender. Let's take for an example, the female child.
Okay.
They get influenced easily. Let's say they have a friend that is like buying something that they cannot afford at that moment, or they feel like they are not up to that level yet. They are always feeling some type of way and going out of their way to like
want to get it.
To want to get those stuff. You get sometimes their parents might not be let's say university students, for instance.
Okay.
That they are giving allowance. Some don't even collect allowance sometimes. So you know that this allowance that is coming, you are meant to like buy some textbooks, like do some certain important thing with the money.
Yeah.
But because of peer pressure, like okay, there's this new gown, there's this new bag in town, you get?
Yeah.
They want to like meet up the standard. So I kind of feel like the female child has this high.
They're pressured the most, like pressure gets to them. Because in my own opinion, I totally agree with what you said. And about, seeing other girls like you doing things that you do not do. Because for me, I feel like, let's take it to like the dating pool. They say men date lower, women date higher. And it's like, our parents, when you are almost 25 or when you are already 25, they expect, okay, you're done with school, then you should have someone serious, or some even start talking about marriage to you. So I feel like because women, our life is kind of like starts early, some apart from those that get into relationship at inappropriate age, but maybe you start dating from like the age of like 19, at least at 18 we believe you're already an adult, and then some of your friends are now in a relationship and their man is actually doing some things for them. I think that also influences this pressure on other girls. That's it, like, oh, there's this my friend, but remember that your friend, she's not buying that thing with her money.
Exactly.
She's not buying it with her money. It's someone that is doing it for her. And some of them, that's like you said, some of them like go out of their way to do things. You don't even know where your friend is getting money and you want to kill yourself.
That is where prostitution comes in for some ladies these days, because they cannot afford it. They know the home they are from, like their parents, there's no way they are going to afford it, and they don't even know how the other girls are getting it. Some are blessed with like rich boyfriends, like they have people sponsoring them. You know that okay, if I don't collect money from my parents, there's no way I'm going to be able to afford this thing. So you want to do what you are not supposed to do, sleeping with different men just to be able to afford heirs. And I actually believe that there is actually time for everything.
Yeah, sure.
There's time for everything. You seeing a 16-year-old girl, 18-year-old girl, they'll be telling you that I want to buy bone straight. Where exactly do you think you want to get that money from?
Where?
I want to use iPhone 16. Like, where exactly are you expecting to get that money from?
From your allowance.
Exactly. That greediness is what will make them do what they are not supposed to do. It's not like the male child too. I mean,
the male child
too. It's not like they don't get
pressured
for a different way. For instance, guys, when they see a friend in school that is like making more money, they don't know how the money is coming. All they know is that okay, this one he has a car, he has a Benz, and he has a nice apartment, because those are the things that really like get easily.
Yeah.
So they'll start like asking the friend, maybe, and that one might be into like fraud or maybe ritual sometimes. So because of the thought of let's see what my mates are doing, you get, it will not like influence them to like do what they are not supposed to do. I actually feel in my own life, I believe there is time for everything. If your time is due, God will make things happen for you. For real.
Yeah, sure. Everybody, like, you have to do things at a step at a time.
Yes.
Yoruba used to say, "Tomode ba to loko, no man loko."
Yeah.
That is, there is a age and time for everything.
Yeah.
So it's until you get to that particular age or stage in your life, that is when you should start feeling bothered about some things. And again, another thing, do you think parents are also one of the causes of peer pressure? Do you think parents do some things to pressure their children into feeling like they are not performing their gender responsibilities enough?
Yes. Because there are some parents, God forgive me, I don't know. There are some parents that are not responsible. Sorry to say. Because how would your child bring something home? Maybe it's a phone or something, or let's just say a university child comes home for holiday, and he or she comes home and give you money. Like, you send the child to school, and the child comes back giving you money. Are you not supposed to be like, do you go to school to work or what?
It's not 1K,
Like,
it's not 2K.
do you get? And aside to that, some parents are actually going to tell the child categorically that maybe you are a guy, you're supposed to start making money, and it is not easy. But saying these things to children will make them think the way they are not supposed to think. A child is in the university that is supposed to be studying and all, then you are asking such child that, can't you see your mates? Are you not seeing what they are doing?
So some parents even go as far as, calling a child that you send to the university, you call them and ask them for money. Like, that's do you want me to get the money from? Especially maybe some of those parents that maybe you're not even giving money, you're not giving me one allowance, or maybe okay, from that 50K allowance I gave you, come and borrow me 5K from me. So you're not giving a child money in the university for months, for weeks, and you're calling that child to give you money.
That is actually not cool at all. Because it is the duty of a parent to take care of their child. Okay, let's now say you are not even taking care of the child, then you are now calling the child to give you money. Are you like, I don't even know what to say, it is crazy.
My guy said, what the heck, actually? Like, wrong now. Yeah.
So I feel like some parents actually influence these things. They push their children to do what they are not supposed to do because of too much pressure from home.
Okay, we already heard from my guest, and we said peer pressure because of what is going on in school. When you get to school, you're seeing your mates that are dressing all nice and oh my God, am I a pen school? And we already talked about, some parents also pressuring their child, because of gender responsibility. And I feel like this pressure is more on the male child because they just let you have this sense of responsibility. You can be a male child that maybe you are the second or the third and you have an elder sister. That your elder sister will ask you for money because you're a guy. Because you're a guy, like, I think parents also need to, like, they need to do better. You need to understand. I understand that you want a man, a guy, a boy to know that, okay, you will be a provider. That is why a man is a provider, is a natural provider. But please, take things easy. That is the reason why some of your kids in secondary school, they are already doing fraud.
Exactly.
In secondary school. They are already doing a lot of things that you can't imagine. Why? Because especially maybe, and this thing, do you ever notice that sometimes when you have a male child and a female child in the house, there's some things that this male child will do. Some parents will not even caution them.
Exactly.
Why? Because they're male. They say, really?
And it is bad. You are enabling them. That is where it starts from. They feel like, my mom will not even touch. There's nothing my mom will do.
The elder sister dare not do that.
Yeah, exactly.
But the younger brother that is like that elder sister is like 5 years older than me saying, what is it that we need to train? You need to train your male child too.
Yeah. Because
they get pressured too. That's when you see some of them, doing some sort of things, and at the end of the day you'll be regressing. I didn't train you like this. Sometimes putting too much pressure and making a male child at a young age feel like you have a lot of responsibility to undo is a lot. So we've talked about that. How about apart from seeing things in the university and parents, do you think there are some people like by themselves they just like to see things that they are not up to and want to kill themselves to do it? Like, listen, I must do it. Do you think some people have that problem?
some people I actually think some people are like some people are over ambitious. Like what like I don't know, I don't have the right word. Like you are not up see. I'm actually guilty of this, but it's not like I'm making it I'm taking it to the next level or letting it push me to do what I'm not supposed to do. It is normal to like want something good. It's normal to like I really want this for myself. Do you get?
Yeah.
But now making that thought push you to do what you're not supposed to do, that is what is not good. Yes, you can be ambitious that I really want this.
I would term that as being materialistic. Some people are materialistic, like there's a new wristwatch, you're buying it, there's one topic book, you're buying it, and all that. Yeah, by yourself, you can be pressured by what you are seeing in just the market.
Exactly.
In just the market. So
there are times you need to just say no to some things. Like this thing, I don't need it. This thing is not really important right now.
Sometimes you need to ask yourself, how old am I? What have I done in life? What have I achieved in life? Yes. Don't let anybody pay. You even see some girls telling their mates like, you're not up to my standard. I cannot be up to your standards.
Please, oh.
I cannot be because I will not be sleeping around, so I cannot be up to your standards. So if you have any friend out there, be it a male or a female, please run this thing, run your race at your own pace. Say you get what I'm saying. Don't let
there's time for everything. When your time comes,
hold your neck.
then you benefit.
Yeah, thank you guys so much. Thank you for watching this episode of Randoms with Mobola. It is always fun on Randoms with Mobola. It is always controversial on Randoms with Mobola, and it is always educating on Randoms with Mobola. There'll be a link in my bio, and there'll be an email in my bio also. In case you have interest of being a guest on Randoms with Mobola, you can send me an email and we schedule an appointment with you. We have a gift for our guests. Christina, thank you so much for coming. It's nice to have you here again. See you guys on the next episode. Bye.